Hello, beautiful soul. How are you today? Welcome to my channel, The Power of a Set Mind. Did you know that anxiety is a learned pattern? Let's say you suffer a trauma, or you were raised by someone who suffered a trauma. They might have raised you with a great deal of rules about what is safe and what is not safe. Their fear was so overbearing, so present in their life that it became your fear. You are now believing in and reliving a loved one's trauma, which caused you to experience anxiety regularly. I was that person. One of my parents lost a sister, a mom, and dad within a year at a very young age, due to different causes. Therefore, I grew up with the fear of sudden death, not mine, but the death of someone I love. For many years, this caused me to suffer great separation anxiety well into adulthood, which affected my relationships and my ability to enjoy life and the people I loved. The fear of losing someone I loved without any warning consumed me every day, particularly as my son was growing older and more adventurous. The sudden death of a friend who was going to work on his motorcycle devastated me. I was always suffering. Always. Luckily, I kept it in silence for the most part and trying not to be an obsessive mother, but often my son on answering the phone would send me into sheer panic, particularly after he bought his first motorcycle. It took me a very long time, many years, to realize not only that I was always chained by this terrible fear, but also the root cause of why I was experiencing it. I finally understood that it was the reason why I attracted people and even pets who experienced the same debilitating issue. In fact, every dog I ever adopted, except one, had incredible separation anxiety. When I started working on my own by replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts, a new pattern started to develop, and I began to enjoy the beauty that surrounded me. I started feeling more energetic, slept better, I digested better, and I no longer experienced what I call butterflies in my heart. When you experience a trauma or live with someone else's trauma, you don't realize that it's keeping you trapped and affecting other areas of your life as well. Your reactions to certain stimuli and your body's response to your energy changes have become a pattern, a regular occurrence. Unfortunately, patterns, positive or negatives, become habits, and they form the essence of who we think we are, what we are comfortable with, and how we define ourselves. So, what happens when a pattern takes over? You start building a fence around yourself and tell yourself that these are your limitations and you cannot cross this fence because, and you will have many reasons to list. Having clear parameters may give you temporary relief, or at least the illusion that you have everything under control. This area almost becomes a special spot, a place everyone around you, including your own body, will be trained not to trespass. They will acknowledge and respect these boundaries, reinforcing your fence. So you basically created a self-reinforcing loop. Life is so limited when you build fences, and you have so much potential at your disposal. Your body has been trained by an unfortunate event, or maybe by an unconscious lament that did not belong to you, and your body went into survival mode to keep you alive. Once you are aware of the pattern consuming your existence, you can start working with it and create a new expansive pattern. Be patient with yourself, because it's not easy and it's not quick. Can you look at yourself in the mirror, decide you are too thin or too thick, go to the gym and come back home transformed? Of course not. But you can go to the gym with a strong intention to transform yourself, no matter what it takes. This means you will make a very strong commitment to wanting to change. On the days that you will not want to go to the gym, when every cell in your body is screaming, "No, movie," you will get your gear, get in the car, drive to the gym, and drive right back. On these days, you are just unable to be at the gym, but you have kept your commitment by trying. In the years you live with anxiety, you have learned to control it in some ways. Maybe you take medications for it, maybe you go to the park and walk it off, or you go dancing wildly, or maybe a little bit of everything. You are maintaining a certain level of livable crisis, which is what I used to say about my dog Frida, is not changing the pattern though. So what does it mean? It means that you need to change your methods, try different modalities, and find the ones that resonates with you best, but take it seriously. I would say the breath is a great technique to start with. In my past videos, I shared with you a technique I learned from the HeartMath Institute. Learning and mastering this and any other technique when you are calm will help you use it effectively when you are actually in a crisis. You can click on the next video to see the details of my heart-focused breathing technique tutorial if you want to. Whatever you choose to retrain your body, please remember that it will take practice and overall consistency. So beautiful soul, what step will you take to unlock your chain? What will your life be without it? What will it be like? Write it down and commit to your development to become the new you and live an amazing life. Be in the light of your magnificence and be the change. See you soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If it captured your interest, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and leave your comments or questions below. I truly appreciate you.